You let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. So can you see
yes,
my
you can
screen?
see your screen.
Yeah, hi. So
Yes.
how many are you from computers background? Rajesh? So I think you might have, Rajesh and Jagadish, you might have knowledge on computer background, right?
Yeah, I'm from electronics basically.
Yeah. So have you heard about change management anywhere? Change management, ITIL.
This is the first time I'm here, and I heard about the word change management.
Okay, you Rajesh?
First time.
Because I'm not asking Nagalakshmi, she was my old student, so I'm not asking Nagalakshmi. So before change management, so what is this change management? What is its roles and responsibilities in an organization? And why is change management important in an organization? So I'll be giving a demo on those. So change. So before going to change management, so there are where does change management come into place? So this comes under. So this comes under ITIL. So what is ITIL is the definition, the full form of ITIL is Information Technology Infrastructure Library. So we will be I'll be giving a demo on today's agenda is about what is ITIL, what is the life cycle of ITIL, and what is change management, and in which stage change management comes into place. So from the beginning, so ITIL. So what is the term ITIL is? It is nothing but, I mean, the full form of ITIL is Information Technology Infrastructure Library. Yeah. So Information Technology Infrastructure Library. So when we talk about library, so what is a library, Rajesh or Jagdish? What is a library? In general, what is the library?
In general, like library is a place where we get a material and source of a kind of information what we want.
Right. So you Jagdish, apart from that, any other?
Some more like any content will be there. Like what whenever we require any information, we can collect from there. Like it's like collection of. It will be like more sources will be there. Like
In other words, can we say that it is a place where you get a required information for a particular requirement? Can we say that? Library is a place, is a location where you get required information, which helps in achieving your goals, or whatever it is. It helps in achieving your goals, right? So can we say that?
Yes.
So the same way, information technology infrastructure library. So ITIL is a place where if you wanted to start any organization, from scratch, this ITIL will help you to achieve those goals. So the definition of ITIL is it is a set of best practices which helps in aligning IT services according to the needs of the customer or organization. So when I say best practices, so what are best practices is nothing but many people have given their trial and error methods and they came up with a positive outcome, a particular outcome. For example, so I think you might not have, so how do you attend an interview physically? I mean the dress code, internet. So how do you attend an interview? What is the dress code of it?
Will be in formals, right?
Formals. So you have to shave your beard or trim your beard, wear formals and go. So was it introduced from you?
No.
No, right? So it is been, so many people have given the trial and error methods. So they went with different things and they came up with saying that to attend an interview, it is good to go in a formals, right? So that is what the outcome is. Before wearing the formals, they would have gone with other attires, right? But finally, they came up with one particular thing, that is, you have to attend in a formals. I'm just giving a layman example so that you can understand. Okay. So the same way, so best practices is nothing but many people have given their trial and error methods, and they came up with a best solution saying that if you follow this, you will achieve whatever you wanted to achieve. So why only best practices? Is that so? When you give your trial and error methods, it is waste of your time, right? So when you know, if you wanted to reach one place, if you have an instruction already, it will help you to reduce your time, effort, and money, right? Right.
Yes.
So the same way, ITIL will help aligning IT services. So whatever services you wanted to provide, so it helps you in aligning IT services according to the needs of the customer or organization. So I'll give a detailed example of what is that. Okay. For example, so you wanted to start a car manufacturing company. Okay. Start car manufacturing unit in Bangalore. What is the first thing that you do? So you wanted to start a car manufacturing industry or factory. What do you do first?
Yeah. First, we'll be going. Hi, this is Jagdish. First, we'll be doing survey whether it is required uh, in the particular place.
Mhm.
Then we'll search for the place exactly where we want to do our manufacturing thing,
Mhm.
and we'll be looking after the raw material and everything, and
Mhm.
we'll be looking for the like man force,
Mhm.
and we'll be recruiting, and we'll be making plans, and we'll be executing the things, and final product will be the well is go on. It will go on. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you, Jagdish. It was wonderful. Rajesh, any other inputs from your end? What else did Jagdish miss any, or you wanted to give your inputs?
No,
Change on it. So you wanted to start a car
he-
manufacturing company. What do you do first initially?
so that is explained everything. So the same trying to say, but okay.
So okay, collatingly, I will help you guys. So collatingly, can we take? We will segregate into five. One is identify. Second one is planning. Third one is delivery. Fourth one is support, and fifth one is improvement. Okay, so we will segregate into five. So as identify, so what comes into identify? As Jagdish told, we will look into the trend or demand in the market. So what kind of a car is the requirement? I mean, is the customer liking it? Whether it is so, what kind of a car they wanted it? What is the demand? Is it like hatchback? What kind of a car they wanted? So you analyze that trend or demand in the market, right? First one. I'm just giving some example. Next thing is cost. So when you wanted to concept a car manufacturing company, so what is that? How much it costs you? So what is it criteria or what is it cost you? So that you will definitely look into it, right? And the next one is infrastructure. As Jagdish told, where you wanted to place this structure or factory. Is it like outside outskirts of Bangalore or where? So you find that place. So how much place you require? Is it like 10 acres, 5 acres? So the place and everything. So you come up with those infrastructure things. Resources, as told. So resources are nothing but raw materials, human resource, many things, machineries, everything comes under resource. Risk. The next factor is risk. So when you start this car manufacturing company, so what is the risk you're gonna face? So what are the risks that you will be facing? So according to the risk, you will have those mitigations, right? Mitigation is nothing but overcoming of those risks. And the final and main agenda is returns. So when you start something, you should get profits, right? Right? Right, Jagdish?
Yeah. Yes.
So that is the main
Yes.
purpose of starting an
Yes. Yes.
organization, right?
Organization. Yes.
So the return. So when you do this, what is the returns? So according to the based upon the cost and the returns, will that satisfy? You look into it, right? That is the first phase. So after you get all the information, you move to the next phase. That is planning. So planning under planning, what you do? type of a car. So what type of a car you wanted to manufacture? Is it like hatchback, sedan, SUV, or MUV? Hatchback, you know, right? I-20 is a hatchback. Sedan, Varna is a sedan. SUV, like EcoSport or Brezza or Seltos, anything. MUV is nothing but XUV, Fortune. So what kind of a car you wanted to manufacture? It is not sure that you have to manufacture all the four, right? So based upon your requirement, you can start it, right?
Yes.
When type is done, so you go to the next variant. So is it like mid variant, basic variant, top end? So for example, so you wanted to, what kind of a car you wanted to manufacture? Basic variant with little amenities, mid variant. You know mid variant, top end, and basic variants, right? In a car.
Yes.
So that you will plan. Then again, coming the next part is fuel. Is it like petrol vehicles or diesel vehicles or electric vehicles? Now the government has banned diesel. Few of the companies stopped diesel manufacturing. Do you have any idea about it? So car manufacturing companies have stopped diesel cars. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, yeah, I heard.
Yeah. So they are moving totally into electric as of now, right? So we are coming up more
Recently,
with
right?
yeah, with EV, right? Electrical vehicles. So you analyze what kind of a fuel or the engine that you wanted to make. After that, pricing. So if it is a hatchback basic petrol, what would be the price? If it is a sedan mid-variant diesel, what would be the price? SUV mid-variant. So you segregate, you prepare a catalog, right? Based upon the variant, type, and everything, right? That you do in the
Yes.
planning session. So once all is done, so you got what kind of a car you wanted to manufacture, what kind of a variant you wanted to do, and fuel and pricing, everything is done. What you do the next? What is the next phase?
Marketing.
You start manufacturing, right?
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
that is nothing but delivery. So before delivering, what you do? You manufacture the car. So once you manufacture the car, you will not directly send it to the market, right? You have to do testing. Whether it is you do safety testing, you do every testing of it, right? Whether it is working fine or not. Why testing? Because whether your product is ready for the launch, I mean going live or not. So if there are any issues, what you do? You again rectify it. You again test it until unless you reach your goal. You keep on testing it, right?
Yes.
So in delivering phase, you test it. After testing, what you do? So everything is fine. So everything went fine. So all the testing is done. So your car is ready. Now what you do? You launch it. So how do you launch it? You announce a date, saying that so and so date, so and so month, this car is gonna launch. So you give pamphlet, you advertise it. Everything you do it in launching, right? You advertise it. You give a date. Everything after launching. So will you sell cars to all the regions? For example, you're manufacturing in Bangalore. Would you send you? I mean, you manufacturing company will sell to Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, everybody. Will the car manufacturing sell it to everybody? No, right?
Yes.
They give it. Will they directly give it?
To dealers.
Yeah, to the
No, there will
dealers.
be like precise structure like
Yeah.
dealers and
Yeah,
from
they will
dealers you
give to
can
the
buy.
region.
Yes.
So, for example, Andhra. So, who's the dealer? So they segregate among themselves. So you're manufacturing in Bangalore. You will not be bounded only to Bangalore. You will be launching in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, anywhere around India. For example, let us consider only India. Okay. So you decide what regions you wanted to distribute or send your products. So after that, you deal with the dealers. So you will not be selling it directly. You give it to the dealers. So there are many dealers, right? Hasha, Toyota, for example. So there are many dealers, right? So you give it to them. So they start delivering your goods to the customers from their end, right? Because we, as a manufacturing unit, we will only take care of the manufacturing, right? So the deal, I mean, the selling part goes to the dealers, right? So we can't handle all, right?
Yes.
So after delivering, so now your car is going live, so it is on the road, so it is roaming, everything went fine. After a few days, what you do? It they need service, right? After buying a car, after 3 or 4 months, what you do, you give it to a service for what? For example, oil replacement or any part replacement, or you wanted to modify it. You give service to your products, right?
Correct.
So that is what support comes into place. Support is nothing but giving services to your product. For example, it might be oil service, generic car services. What does it have? Oil services, replacement of any spares, parts. All this comes under support, right? So everything is so. So till fourth phase, it's normal. So after that, will you keep on improve your products, or you will stay back the same way?
Their R&D department will be there. They will be keep on improving.
Improving, right? So any product should be get. I mean, it should improvise or modify. For example, previously there was, if you take 10 years back, so there any LCD displays in the car?
Nope.
Was there any sunroof in the car? No, right?
No.
There was no Bluetooth at all, right? It was only CD players. That's it. There was no option of USB as well, only CD. But now, according to the requirement of the customers, they came up with LCD displays, 6 airbags. There was only one airbag 10 years back, right? Now we have 6 airbags, right? That is what the next phase is. Improvement. How do you get improvement? You get feedback from the customers. So according to their requirement, you get the feedbacks. They ask according to the requirement, you improvise your products as LCD displays or sunroof, 6 airbags, more and more, right? That is how you improve your. Will you only improve your car? No, right? You will also expand your manufacturing unit, right? You will expand your manufacturing unit, right? So if it is in Bangalore, you will expand it in Chennai, you will expand it in Hyderabad. So it expands. So you will plan for expansion. That is how you improve your products. So these are like 5 phases. One, you identify it, you plan it, you deliver it, you support it, you improve it. This is the life cycle, or this is the organization structure of a car manufacturing unit, right?
Yes.
The same way, ITIL is also a. We have five. It is also it has this ITIL also has a 5 phases. That is, we call it as life cycle of ITIL. The first one is service strategy. Strategy is nothing but the so you gather the strategy is nothing but gathering the information. Okay. Service design is nothing but planning. Service transition is nothing but delivering. Service operation is nothing but giving support. Continual service improvement is nothing but improving your product. We call it as life cycle of ITIL. Okay. Any doubts in this? Have you understood or any doubts in this?
This is Jagdish. Like this comes under the service thing. Like after completing a product, we'll be giving support like services. This
Yeah. So the service strategy is nothing but the first one, gathering information. Service design is nothing but planning. Service transition is nothing but delivery. Service operation is support, and continual service improvement is improving your services. So you can, okay, I can give you this way. Identifying the service strategy, planning is nothing but service design, delivering is nothing but service operation, sorry, service transition, support is nothing but service operation, and improvement is nothing but service, continual service improvement. Okay, you're clear with that?
Okay, yes. Thank you.
So any doubts or any thing that you wanted to understand or you didn't understand?
I have one more doubt.
Yeah.
I have one more doubt. Like this change management will be in IT services only, or else into different industries also.
In each and every organization. So ITIL, see, okay. Even in car manufacturing company, you have software, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even in Bosch, Bosch is nothing but it is famous for what? There are like engines,
electrical things,
engines,
spare parts,
washing machine, everything. but they do have software as well, right?
Yes.
So the same way, change management is into every organization.
Okay.
So what? It's not about change management. They have to follow ITIL. So to start any organization, it might be software, hardware, anything. ITIL is the base. It is like a guide. So
Okay.
based
It's a
on
predefined.
yeah,
Yes.
so based on ITIL, it helps you to develop or start a manufacturing company. It's not only a manufacturing company, any organization, whether it is services, hardware, software, anything. So to start an organization, you require ITIL. That is a vast organization. For example, if it is a small organization, it doesn't require ITIL because, for example, you wanted to start any, let's just electronic shop, that it doesn't require ITIL, right? You can start there.
Okay.
But when you wanted to start any in a big picture, for example, Accenture or Bosch or anything, Kirloskar engines or anything, Hyundai, anyway.
Okay.
If it is vast, it will include many things, and you have to use ITIL. So without ITIL, there is no formation of any organization.
Good.
Huge organizations. And the benefits of change management or ITIL is you will be placed, you will be working in mighty organizations. That's the only, you will be working in mighty organizations. For example, IBM, Accenture, Cognizant, TCS. So only, I mean, the bigger picture will have the ITIL.
ITIL.
Okay. So now to, for example, service strategy or service design, service transition or service operation or continuous service, can one team do all the things? Can one team do all the things? No, right?
No.
So they have to segregate, right? Can one guy do all the things? No, right?
No.
So there has to be different teams. Who can handle those? So there comes into this. So service strategy, we have a few processes. For example, I'll go through each one of them, so you'll understand it. So in service strategy, we have like few things. Financial management is nothing about cost. So we'll have a different teams around in each stages. In service strategy, we have four stages, four teams. We can say four segregations. So service strategy is segregated into four. One is financial management. Second one is service portfolio management. Third one is demand management. And fourth one is strategy operations. So what is financial management? I'll just give a heads up what, I'll not go deep into it, but I'll give a heads up what these processes are. Okay. So the name, sir, financial management. So what do you understand by financial management? Jagdish, Rajesh. So what do you understand by financial management?
The name itself shows that it's a financial thing, like the profits, loss, and everything. How much we have to put, and how much we'll be getting the gain, and it is like strategy, I guess.
That's it. So simple. It deals with cost. It will deals with money. In simple words. So there'll be a team who will be handling the cost, the money matter. So service portfolio management. So Rajesh, do you understand what is service portfolio management by the name? Or yeah, Jagdish, you can tell.
Portfolio, I guess, like they will be taking some like there will be different plans so that they have to follow in structure, I guess.
Yeah, so it's simple. So service portfolio. So what kind of a services that you wanted to give? For example, car. In car, we have four variants, right? What is sedan, hatchback, SUV, and MPV. These are like services, right? Example. Okay, I'll give you services example as yeah, take Bosch. As you told, Bosch has what? So what all services they are providing?
Bosch. Like if they are selling the particular product, they'll be giving services for that, and
Okay.
they are good at selling the spares as well, I guess.
That's what. Those are like services. For example, they are into washing machine. They are into mixie grinder. I'm just giving a layman examples. Mixie. They are into iron box. I mean, these are like services, right? So you understood what services are, right? Okay. I'll tell you what
Sorry to
services.
interrupt.
Yeah.
Your voice is little breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah.
So services is nothing but what kind of a service? Service. So what initially what is a service? Does anybody know what is a service? Jagdish or Rajesh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Service is a thing. Like as I told, like if any product was sold, we'll not leave the product alone. Like if there will be if for the time being, if you use the product, there will be wear and tears. For example, let's take car. The wear and tears will be there. Everything has to be done, maintained, everything. In that way, we'll be giving service to that product.
Okay.
In that way, we can define a service.
Okay. You're right, but I'll frame the words. Okay.
Sure.
Thanks. Your concept is right, Jagdish. So I'll frame it. So service is nothing but delivering value to the customers. Can we say that? Can we define it in this way? Delivering value to the customers without the ownership of the cost and risk. Can we frame that way?
Okay, but I didn't get that actually.
Delivering value to the customers without owning the ownership of cost and risk. Does the customer own the cost and risk of the services? For example, you're using internet. For example, you're using internet. Okay. For example, you're using Airtel broadband. If something goes wrong, if the connection is disconnected, and if there is some cable issues, will you pay for the cable?
No.
So who is going to pay? The service provider. The service provider, right? And if the cable burns or the router burns, will you pay for that router?
Depends.
I mean, you won't pay, right? In general, because they'll give.
Yes, in general.
Yeah, you won't pay because it is the service provider will take care of that router. It is risk, right? There are possibilities that it can get burnt, right? So that is a risk. So without the ownership of cost and risk, so delivering a value to the customers without the ownership in the sense, so customers will not own that cost or risk. So the company will, without the ownership of cost or risk or cost and risk. Can we tell in that way? So now you understood what is service?
Yeah, totally got it. Thank you.
Yeah, Rajesh, you understood? Sorry? Hello? Rajesh, I can't hear you properly.
Now?
Yeah, now I can hear. So you understood the concept of service. What is a service?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. So service portfolio is nothing but what kind of a service you're going to provide them. For example, as I told, let us consider broadband. So broadband, we have many things. What we have landline, we have broadband. Even in broadband, we have many. Depending upon the speed and everything. So those are like services, right? Airtel is providing, the calling services. SIM services, broadband, landline. They are providing 3, right? So these are like services. So that will be taken care by the service portfolio management. So depending upon the organization, this service portfolio management will provide what kind of a services they can provide. Okay. So now you understood about service portfolio management. What they do. Cool. Yes. So demand management, in the name itself it is there. So demand. So what is the requirement in the market? As I told, demand is nothing but, so for example, let us consider this broadband itself. So in small towns, they have around only 15 to 20 Mbps long back. But now we have many, right? So we get 150 Mbps, 200 Mbps, right? The speed of the internet is 150, 200. So we understand the market and we design it according to the market. That is what demand management does. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
The next one is strategy. So the name itself gives what kind of a strategy they wanted to use. Strategy operations. So we have a team for strategy. So next phase. So once we are done with this phase, we move to the next phase. That is service design. So in service design, we have service level management, availability management, capacity management, continuity management, information security management, service catalog management, supplier management. I'll not be going deep into it. You can have a glance of it. Okay. We will be mainly covering the next phase, that is service transition, where we come into picture, that is change management. So in service transition, we have change management, assets and configuration management, release and deploy management, transition planning and support, service validation, testing, evaluation, and knowledge management. So we will be purely covering service transition. Okay. And the next phase is service operations. So in service operations also, we cover only 3 parts: service desk, incident management, and problem management. Okay. Now coming to change management. So what is the meaning of in general change? What is a change?
Any modification, any rewrite, call as a change.
Yeah. So any
Change of position is also change.
yeah, addition, modification, or removal of anything is called a change. Can we define that way?
Yes.
So an addition or modification or removal of anything is called a change. So what does change management does? I'll just give a simple example. So for example, you have your phones, right? You have your mobile. So you'll be noticing that you will be getting an upgrade, right? Normally OS upgrade. For example, let us consider iOS. So iOS previously there was like 11.13. What is the new version? 13.1. Huh? Okay. We'll consider any number. Okay. So normally iPhone, let us consider iPhone has current version is 11.4, and they have developed something else, and they came up with 11.5. You'll be getting a notification, right, that they have added few features, right? So what does Apple, without testing and everything, will they implement it directly?
No.
No. So what they do, they test it first. They'll give the beta versions. They test it fine. If everything goes fine, and they'll announce a date, right, saying that we will be releasing a new update on so and so date, right? So they will inform everybody. I mean, they'll publish it, saying that they will be releasing a new update. Why they have to do it? Is okay, not iOS. Let us consider banking application. Okay. So you people will be using banking applications, right? Let us consider ICICI. So have you observed any time saying that there will be an upgrade in iMobile app? Before upgrading, they will be sending a notification? Have you observed anything? Any bank before upgrading application?
Like downtime?
Yeah, they'll be saying that we are going to upgrade our applications. So there will be a downtime of services. Please mind. So they will be sending in notifications, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you observed that?
Yes.
Why do they send? Why do they send that notification? What is the purpose of that notifications?
Yeah, at that particular time, they might be they are unable to serve the services at the time. Before that, make a plan so that you will not get affected when they are doing the maintenance.
Exactly. So that's the point. So they will intimate you, because if there is any transactions that you are planning at that particular point of time, you will avoid it and do it earlier or after it, right? So without intimation, if they implement, I mean, if they upgrade, if there is any downtime, will you agree?
No.
No, right? Because
yes,
if without intimation, if they do it, what happens? There will be a huge loss, right?
Correct.
And for example, tomorrow is your last date for any payment, and the services are down, and you can't pay the payment, so there will be a loss, right? They'll charge you more, right? For example, if you wanted to pay the exam fee, tomorrow is the last day, and if you don't pay the fee tomorrow, what will happen? You'll not get your hall ticket, right? I'm just giving some simple example, right? Will you get your hall ticket? No, right?
No.
So this will be a loss. So to control all those, we as a change management comes into picture. What we do is we will align the services. So if there is any downtime, we will come into picture. The main objective of change management is to control the life cycle of all the changes. All the changes in the sense, if there is any upgradation or addition, modification, or removal of anything within the services, we come into place and we control all those changes, like giving intimations, like segregating. For example, if there are any two changes happening, we align with them and we give them outputs. I mean, we segregate them and give it according to them. So I can simply tell you that without change management in an organization, nothing can happen. We are the brains of the organization, right? So without change management, there will be no organization. That I can tell you straight. There should be a
Okay.
change
Can you
management.
Yeah. Can you please take any scenario, like can you give the example with the like change
Okay.
how it runs?
Okay. For example, let us consider Facebook. No, okay. Let us consider Facebook. So in Facebook, what all we have? We have photos, right? We have photos, videos, reels. There are many what categories, right?
Okay.
So for example, so in Facebook we have photos, videos, and reels. So if someone wants to upgrade photos, okay, if they wanted to upgrade photos, at the same time, if someone wants to upgrade even videos at a similar time, both are there in one server. So you understand server and everything, right?
Yeah, I do little.
So
The
they
conflict
both,
will be raising.
yeah, so both will be there in one server. For example, if I wanted to schedule, I have scheduled a timing to modify that photos at some particular timing, for example 4 o'clock. And even videos guy wanted to update something in the videos, and he also started doing it at 4 o'clock. And my for photos it is only half an hour time, so within half an hour you'll complete your implementation. And after implementation, what you do, you restart the services, right, in generic.
Yes.
And say in the same time, for example, videos guy starts at 4 o'clock, but he, for to upgrade that, he takes 1 hour. So his upgradation will end at 5 o'clock. But photos guys has ended at 4:30, and he will restart the services. If he restarts the services, even the video guy will be doing it. What will happen?
Okay.
The video guy gets
Entire thing will be done.
interrupted, and
Yes.
the services will be down, right?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
and does the photo guy know that video guy is also upgrading it? No, right? He will not know.
Okay.
And video guy doesn't know that the photo guy is upgrading it. So there should be someone in intermediate, right,
Okay. Got it.
to control all those. That is what we change the management come into picture.
Like we'll be coordinating everything.
Yeah, we will be coordinating with the respective teams, because so this Facebook is a small thing, right? If it goes down, nothing will happen, is going to happen. Consider bank. If something goes wrong, what will happen? There will be a reputational damage. There will be a
huge impact will be there.
Huge impact will be there, right? So to control all those, we as a change management comes into picture. So
It plays a vital role in the company.
Yeah. So we as a change management controls the life cycle of all the changes. So if there is any modification, any removal, or anything to the organization or anything to the services, we coordinate with the respective teams, and we make the changes happen successfully.
Okay, this is one scenario. Okay, got it.
Okay, so this is what we gonna do in an organization.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so the objective of change management is to control the life cycle of all the changes, enabling beneficial changes with minimal disruption to the IT services. So enabling beneficial changes is nothing but coordinating with the people segregating it, intimating them, and with minimal disruption. If say if both are happening in one server at the same time, what we do, we segregate it. We inform those, we coordinate with those two teams, and we tell them that, boss, this is happening at this time. Please reschedule your change. Right. So that is how we achieve, we reduce the impact, right? That is what change management comes into picture. So I will tell you, if an organization, if they wanted to change a printer cartridge, you know printer cartridge, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
It has to go through change management. Until unless we approve it, even they can't change the cartridge of the printer. That is a vital. We
like,
will.
Sorry for the interruption. Like anything, like in anything in a company, we want to change or else modify. First, we will be they will be coming to change management.
Yeah, they have to, right? They have to come to change management. Until unless we approve,
totally got it.
We are the final authority to approve. Until unless you approve it, they can't do anything. So we play a vital role in the organization.
Okay.
So without change management, there is nothing. There will be only chaos. I can tell you in simple words. Without change management, the organization is a chaos. So that is the importance of change management. So if you can see in the diagram as well, so we are in the middle, right? So we will handle the left and the right.
Okay.
So any doubts in change management? I mean, so this is ended now, as of now. So if you have any doubts, so I'm ready to take up your doubts, or I can answer. So have you understood the concept of what change management is, what ITIL is, what does it do? You, Rajesh? Sorry? We can't hear you properly.
Hello.
Hello?
Now?
Yeah, please tell me.
Is there a continuous demand for management?
Yeah, see, the way I have explained, you can, by the time you can know it. So we are the vital role, and without us, there is no organization. So we will definitely have opportunities.
Okay.
And I can tell you this, as I told you earlier. So there are high possibilities that you will be working in mighty organizations. Sorry? Rajesh, voice is feasible. We can't hear you.
What about now?
Yeah, little better.
Okay.
So for the demand for change management is always there. So we will always be there because we play a key role in the organization. So there will always be a opportunity for change management. And after change management, you can, so not only change management, once you're into change management, you can upgrade yourself for release, then service manager. So do you have idea about service managers, right? So we'll be handling, and project manager. So there are possibilities you can grow in your career till CEO. If you're good enough, you can be a CEO as well, because this is totally a functional thing, not a technical. So you need not worry about technical part at all. So if you have only, you should have only basic knowledge of technical, only a basic knowledge. So there will be no any coding in this change management. It's all about coordinating with the teams, talking to the clients, everything. That's it. Functional side, totally functional side.
I'm from total non-IT, so
you need not worry. That's what. Okay. So even I am not from computers background.
Okay.
To tell you, I'm basically from mechanical engineering.
Okay.
But that's what. Even initially, when I joined change management, I was having zero knowledge on technical part, but I had basic knowledge, but I have survived because this is totally functional side. So you'll be talking to the people, to the
Okay.
clients, to the organization level.
So we need to communicate.
Yeah,
to
it's all
authority.
about, it is all about communication.
Okay.
If you are good at communication, I mean, it is an added advantage. It's all about communication. That's it. You'll be
Okay.
handling teams, you'll be handling people with no technical. You'll not be involved in technical anything.
Okay.
So, any more doubts?
So
Yeah.
come to the point. What about pay? I mean, salary structure.
That's what. See, right? So, project manager. So, in an organization, how much a project manager or a service. So, these kind of a guys in. So, for 4 to 5 years, you can easily get up to 9 to 10 lakhs. There are possibilities. 9 to 10 lakhs, 4 to 5 years. And upon 6 to 7, you can imagine. So, 15, close to 15 or 12, 13.
So what about 3 to 3.5 when we keep 3 to 3.5? So how much?
That's what you can easily for 6 to 7 or 8.
Okay.
So there are organizations. It's not depending upon your the number. It depends upon the experience. So how you give them. So if they're happy with, they even give you they can give you open offers.
Yeah.
Because see, technical, they find many people, but change management is something you get it by experience, right? So for example, coding. So if many people can learn the coding and they can write it, right? But change management is not that way. There will be different scenarios. It is real time scenarios that you get it, and it all depends upon your experience, right? Though you're 3+, you'll be handling many things. I mean, example I'm giving you. So you'll be having high knowledge of it. So they pay you according to that.
Okay.
But once you're into the organization, you will survive easily. So there is no doubt in that, because it is all about functional, right? So it's all about talking, communication. So you can survive.
Excuse me, this is Jagdish again.
Yeah, Jagdish.
Yeah, in this program we'll be taking up like as I want to go like as an experienced person, like we'll be learning in such a way like every scenarios like let's take in a company, if a person having a 3 years of experience, like we'll be learning the scenarios, or else will be some like pattern is there, like particular things will be going like I don't get how the things go in this
See,
program.
this is like, see, I will be giving, see, the process is the same.
Yeah.
In simple example,
Yes.
so drinking water is a process. Okay. How do you drink is depends upon the organization. You can drink it by glass, you can drink it by bottle, you can drink it by tumbler, right? So each organization will have their own, but the process is the same. So once you are into the organization, they will train you according to their organization.
Okay.
But what I do is I will get the process.
Okay.
I will give you water. So you can, so once you are into the organization, you can use it, you can amend it in different ways according to their requirement.
Okay. It entirely depends upon the situation. Depending upon the situation, we'll be reacting that way.
Not situation. Organization. See, the basic thing is same. The work is the same, but how you do is different. Depends upon the organization.
Depends upon the person. Yeah.
Even see, take TCS, it works in a different way, right? IBM works in a different way. So it depends upon the organization, but the concept is the same.
Okay. If I have a 3.5-year experience, where the company is going to put me in change management?
So you'll be as a change analyst, change manager, change analyst. Yeah. Okay. I mean, so if you have around 5 to 6 years, 5+ or 6+, you'll be the senior level.
Okay. There is need to any like upgradation, like certification, anything like that, like it's not depending upon experience.
We have certificates. Yeah. we have certifications. So see,
Mhm.
for example, there are few organizations who make 5+ as senior employees, right? There are possibilities.
Mhm.
So it purely depends upon the organization structure, how they follow.
Okay.
And there are
Okay.
certifications which adds to your
Way to
growth.
your resume.
Yeah.
Yep.
So your career as well. So there are certifications. So there are ITL. So ITL, you have to do the whole. It's not about only, so change management is a part of ITL, but you have
Okay.
to do the whole ITL certification.
Mhm. Like at which particular of experience kind of a guy had to do the ITL certification course? Like the
Anybody
person
can do
is
it.
having a 3 years, anybody, right?
Anybody can. So even a fresher can do ITL certification.
Okay.
So if he did, see, for example, if a fresher does an ITL certification, there are
Mm-hmm.
possibilities he can be pushed to change management, service desk, or incident management, problem management, because he has a knowledge on all the things, right? So they will, after the after pushing him to any one particular thing, they will train him. So certification is not
Okay.
bonded to experience. So
Yeah,
anybody can do the
definitely.
certification, but if you do the certification, it gives an added advantage.
Okay. Got it. It's not a mandatory, it's a plus thing. That's
It's a plus thing. So most people prefer certification because that's what, right. It gives an advantage. It gives an additional
yeah,
mark.
got it. Got it.
Simple.
Yeah.
So anything else?
And one more thing, like how many days are program will take place? Like
Yeah,
30
the
days,
training
45 days?
takes place max to 30 days or 45 days.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Max to max 30 to 45 days.
Okay.
So we will be covering a few concepts of IT because it's not only about change management. So if you're going into because change management is interlinked with all the these two and that too, right? So it is linked, interlinked between all the 5 stages. So I'll be giving a detail about all the 5 stages, and mainly after that I'll take you to the change management, because if you learn only change management, you will not understand the concept. So I have to take you to
Okay.
ITIL, what is
Okay.
what, and then into change management.
Okay.
And as Rajesh told, he is not into IT field, so it will take a little time from scratch. Like what is a server, what is a service.
Okay.
So it depends.
Okay.
If you are fast enough, if you can catch what I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
so we can
Got it.
close it soon.
Sure. Right.
So depends upon you people now.
Yeah.
So anything else?
Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, Rajesh.
for this demo, we only three. So you guys will start a continue the class or will
No, 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 no.
hold?
That's what we will accommodate few more people, and we
Okay.
will give you the exact start date of the session.
Okay.
Uh, okay, one more thing, like
Yes,
there is
right.
any physical classes is going on, like we can attend the class directly to the institute or else anything like that possible?
As of now, we are doing it in online. But once you're done with the trainings, I mean, once you're done with the sessions, I'll be giving you the real time scenarios. I mean, I'll be showing the real time.
Mm-hmm.
So, so you'll get an idea. So physical in the sense, so you will be available physically, but Rajesh might not, and Nagalakshmi might not. So we have to
Okay.
accommodate everybody, right? So online, everybody can attend it. So and even you can record the sessions, so it will be easy for you to go through once again. And if you're absent for the session, you can go to the recordings. So that would be a little added advantage. So that's why we prefer online a little. But I'll be coming to the institute now and then, so we can interact directly. Even now, right now I'm in the institute, so
Okay.
we can
The
interact.
reason I'm asking, the reason is that I'm asking that previously I'm staying in Marapalli.
Mhm.
Because of this program, I came to like near that institute only. I'm staying in the PG. Like I thought there will be like physical classes. That is the reason I changed.
That's what. So big, depending upon people, right? So few people will
Yeah.
not be available in offline.
Okay.
So that's the thing. And see, if you wanted to travel to in Bangalore, right? So you never know when it
That is
rains.
the reason I changed.
Yeah, you never know when it rains, right?
Yeah.
They're keeping climatical conditions into mind. That's the main criteria.
Yes.
So that's why. So because online we can attend, so there will be no issues in online attending. See, if you want it offline, so we can plan for it.
Sorry.
If you want it offline, that's what. If you wanted to have a physical, we can plan for it. It's not like no, we can plan for. We can try it. We can look at it. I'm not denying. We can plan for it.
Yeah.
At least for weekends.
Okay.
Yeah, that also we can do it.
Sure. That is nice. That will be very nice.
Yeah. Anything else, Rajesh, Jagadish? I'm not asking Lag Lakshmi because she already knows everything. So she's quite.
Before
So
taking
for
this,
interviews and all, we should come to.
Sorry.
Yeah, please go ahead, bro. Sorry.
Go ahead. Jagdish, go ahead.
Yeah. Before taking this course, you are like any solutions like you wanna give like if you are good at this field, you can choose this field. Like any solutions?
See, it's not. That's what. Yeah. So not only change management. So any technology, anything is not bounded to anything. So we humans are capable of such a thing. We can achieve anything. It's not like bounded only to one thing. So that is the power of human beings. So that's what. Believe in yourself. Give your best.
Okay.
If you give importance to that, it will give you the same importance to you. That is what I can tell you. It's not like only you can do it or only he can do it. Everybody can do anything, right?
Yeah.
That is a basic agenda.
Previously, I was in coding thing.
See, that's what. If you're in coding, it would be an added advantage. And if you're zero, yeah.
Okay.
If you have zero knowledge,
it's very hard to me. Yeah.
If you have zero knowledge, I am there to help you out with the technical part.
Okay.
So that I can tell you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, please wait for someone else.
Yeah, Rajesh. Yeah, Rajesh, you were asking me something.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
For interview and all, you should come to.
Yeah, you have to come to the institute because I'll be giving you proxy, right? Hello.
Yeah. How much the charge? Is there any idea?
Regarding the pay, the money part, I have zero knowledge on it. You can contact Dinesh. So I'm only here to teach you guys. So the financial part is handled by them. Okay. Yeah, Rajesh, can you hear me? Yeah, Rajesh. So the financial part is handled, the financial part is handled by Dinesh. So you can talk to him. Mine is only about the sessions about change management. Okay, I have zero. I am not dealing with the money part.
So who is Dinesh? I just contacted a lady. I forgot her name.
Jigini?
One second.
So who has referred you? Jagdish, who has referred you?
Hello, am I audible? Like one of my relative has referred me here. Like I spoke with Dinesh also.
Yeah. So he
I came so many times to the institute.
Okay. So he owns
very near to the institute exactly.
Okay, Dinesh is the one who owns all this. I'm a part of his organization.
Okay.
He's the boss. In simple words.
It's very nice. That, I spoke.
Yeah, you have to meet him. So you'll, Rajesh, if you meet him, you'll know him. He's a good
Sure,
guy.
sure.
He's a nice guy.
Rajesh bro, my suggestion is that you can visit the institute once you are free. Then you can speak everything you can.
Yeah, you can come down to institute and you can talk to the people. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll have 3-4 demo sessions. Kindly attend, and we will let you know the exact session start time. Okay, date and time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, once again, guys, nice to meet you, everyone.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Harshad. Thank you for the demo.
I feel lucky to be part of your program.
Yeah, you're always welcome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool then. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
That is structure. Huh? Not this.